Hey, what's up? My name is Jeck. Welcome to the vlog. Okay, so I was invited by Cultural Center of the Philippines to create a behind-the-scenes vlog of how I do a podcast. Now, I think it's boring if I do it inside my bedroom, so we are now in a cafe. And I'm gonna bring you to my entire workflow process. Okay, so what is my workflow? Step number one is you need to plan. Planning involves scheduling, so it's the date and time on when are you going to record. It also involves the topic that you will be discussing, and it also involves the research about the topic. One tip about the topic is that think about the things that you are comfortable discussing with other people. Think about the things that you are familiar with. Think of the things that you are enthusiastic about. Another tip is to write scripts or bullet points. It will greatly help you in your episode. Step number two, it's the recording process itself. Now you might be wondering what are the equipments needed. As I've mentioned earlier, you just need a headphone, your recorder, and the microphone. Now, if you're just starting, you don't need this stuff. Originally, I created my podcast by using an iPad and a mini shotgun microphone. It just means that you can definitely use whatever resources that you have. Speaking of microphone, you can use a mini shotgun microphone, a lavalier microphone, or what I am currently using, a dynamic microphone. But if you're just starting, you can use the microphone on your cell phone or the headset that comes with it. What's up, everyone? My name is Jack, and welcome to yet another episode of Jack Talks Tech. Whether you're listening to the podcast via Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts, thank you. I appreciate it very much. With that said, there's really nothing else left to do. Hit that like button if you like this type of content. Smash it if that's your something into 2021 style. Give us a follow. Subscribe if you aren't already. And And I'll see you in the next one. Assuming that we all survive. Let's make the needy techie. Peace! Okay, so now that the recording is done, you have two options. It's either you upload the audio directly, or, just like what I do, I edit the audio. I just forgot. I can't edit right now. I don't have my computer. But with the power of editing, let's go to our house. Okay, so it's been a couple of days now since I did the recording. Now, the beauty about content creation or podcasting for this matter is that you don't have to do it on the same day. You can do it on your most convenient time. So today, I am going to walk you through on my entire editing process on how to edit my own podcast. Okay, we've now entered my small studio apartment. There is my wife and my kids.
Hi.
Say hi to CCP. And here is where the magic happens. So I'm gonna edit the recording that I did a couple of days ago. Wink wink. So I'll walk you through to the entire process. Let's start up the computer. Now that I have fired up my computer, let's get into it now. So let's open up Adobe Audition. So this is my preferred editing software. It has a subscription, but you can get away by downloading free softwares like Audacity, or if you're using a Mac, you can use GarageBand. So here's the interface of Adobe Audition. I'm gonna need my headset or headphones. And the first thing that I do is that I check the preferences, and then I go to audio hardware. Just wanted to make sure that the default input is what is working. So right now yung microphone, it's not synced to my PC. But the important thing here is the default output, which is the headset that I am currently using. And then I'm just gonna drag my audio. Now it will take some time. It's important. I'm gonna take a listen first. Okay, so the first thing that I do every time I edit a video or an audio is to remove the noise. So how do I do that? Just highlight the ground or the portion that you are not speaking. Then I go to effects, noise reduction, restoration, and then capture noise prints. There. Now once that's done, I'm going to effects again, noise reduction and restoration, and then noise reduction process. Normally I leave this to default, and then select entire file, then I'm gonna take a listen. Okay, and I'll just hit apply. There are still background noises, so let's repeat the process again. So editing is trial and error. Capture noise print, then noise reduction process. Now this time, let's increase the noise reduction to 70%. Then let's listen. Sounds good. It's gone. Then I will hit apply again. Okay. As you can see on the waveform, it's virtually silent. That's one trick. Now if you don't want to do that, yeah, you may, but for me, I always remove background noises so that the audio quality will sound good to the listeners. Okay, next step is that I'm going to click on the multitrack, and then I'm just gonna name it whatever you like. So season 2 episode 11, and hit on OK. Now this is where I put the edited audio. Then while it's importing, I'm gonna look for music. And then I'm just gonna drag the music here. Okay, and then this music goes to track 3. Okay. Now, assuming that you are already done with your edit, all you need to do now is to mix down the track that you have created. So how to do that? You just have to go to multitrack and then mix down session to a new file and then entire session. Now to export that, you just have to click on File, Export, and then File. Now it will ask you to select a file name and then the file location and then the format. Now for exporting, I usually select WAV format, but for this example, I'm gonna use MP3. Okay, so now that you have done editing your audio, what to do next? So the next step is to upload it to the podcasting platforms. Now, on my case, I use a website called Anchor. So I'm just going to open a browser and just go to anchor.fm. Now this is where you're going to see all the different stats, the number of listens, and your episodes. There. So to do that, just click on New Episode. And then from here, you just have to drag the exported file that you did earlier. So it's under Adobe Audition, JTE Mixdown. There, you just have to wait for it to finish the upload. Okay, so now it's done uploading. I'm going to click on Save Episode and then type in the title of your episode. So Jeck Talks Tech Episode 11. Would you like to buy this episode? So the title, it's up to you. The title should best describe what is the content of your podcast, because remember when I talked about the hook? Now, title, if it's interesting, your listeners might listen to it. Then you put in your description. So it's up to you. The story about NFS. Okay. So on your description, you just have to briefly describe what are they going to expect on the episode. So I'm on season 2, episode 11. You can also select an episode art. So you just have to click here, go directly to the pod art. Okay. Then once it's done, you have an option to publish now or schedule a publish date. So I normally publish an episode every Sunday at 9 a.m. There. 9 a.m. confirm, and then once you're done and once you've made sure that all of the details are correct, then you just have to click on schedule an episode. But we're not gonna do that now. Okay, so now that's all done. What we have learned today is the planning stage, the recording stage, the editing stage, and last and most importantly, the uploading stage. Now, once it's already uploaded to Anchor and to all the podcasting platforms, next stage is to share it. Share it to your Twitter, to your Facebook page, and to your Instagram or whatever social media that you are using. Because believe me, that is effective way on how to gain listeners. Alright, now with that said, there's really nothing else left to do. Hit that like button if you like this type of content. Smash it if that's your something into 2021 style. Give us a follow, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Assuming that we all survive. Let's make the needy techie. Peace!